Warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. And here we have Shakhtar Donetsk against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And already we're underway here. And it's Giroud. Giroud plays it wide. And help's available out wide.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Plays it out to the wing. Walcott. Giroud. Walcott. Mesut Ozil. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Mesut Ozil looking to shoot. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
On the threshold of perfection, just not this time.
Up to meet it. Alexis Sanchez. And it's Coquelin. Who's he going to play in? Lovely bit of skill. In by Coquelin. Gets up to head it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Shakhtar Donetsk can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source. Arsenal have gone about their work with a real high intensity. This looks very promising.
And he's shown it. It's Alexis Sanchez! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Giroud passes it through. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Going through, and he's there to cut it out. Schöner. Walcott tries a through ball. Goes for goal! Goal! The breakthrough strike!
Arsenal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He's through, now is he in? Out to the left it goes. Bernard looking to get on the end of this. Nice little chip. Now it's Walcott. Keeper goes long. The only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. And the counter is on. Battles to win it back. And it's Bernard. Well positioned to make that interception. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And through to the goalkeeper. He's off on a marauding run. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Granit Xhaka. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Cuts it out. Koscielny sticks in a foot to win it back. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's left his man. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Now the pass. Well played, he saw that coming. Giroud. Giroud! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Mesut Ozil. Forward it goes. And the half-time whistle goes. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, you can debate, Peter, whether they deserve a slightly bigger lead because they've created the majority of the chances. But they are in front for a reason, and they'll be confident of cementing that from now.
Arsenal come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. The action has already resumed here.
Arsenal going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Now it's Ramsey, and it's Xhaka. Mesut Ozil. The ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Ozil was not to be moved. Played out to the right. He's got away. And now the breakaway. Lobs it in gently. It's a decent ball. Giroud. It's Giroud!
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And the weighted pass.
Shakhtar Donetsk showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
It's a loose ball. He's gone for it! Disappointing finish in the end.
Shakhtar Donetsk really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Looks like a good ball through. Massive leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Aimed long and direct. Looks to slip it through. Just brushed off the ball there. Done very well to intervene. Passes it through. This is promising. And the finish! Back of the net! Shakhtar Donetsk are level.
looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Özil. Coquelin. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very
towering header. That is special, Olivier Giroud, and they get themselves in front. Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Now it's Özil. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Arsenal need to hold on for a few more moments. Now it's Giroud. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's on his way.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation.
There is the final whistle. Arsenal have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
A single point, that's all that's needed for progress here. Easy to say, but at this level, anything but to achieve. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think it's got to be Alexis Sanchez. A sensation when he's in full flow. Although he's played as a central striker, I prefer him operating out wide, where he enjoys more space, and that enables him to generate greater momentum for a one-on-one, and yeah, I think he's a huge threat.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Deftly done. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Iniesta cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter. Barcelona have grabbed this game by the scruff of the neck and aren't letting go.
Rafinha. And it's Luis Suarez. Giroud looks to slip it through, going through, has a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. A great gallop down the right-hand side. He's got away. Messi shot a goal. El-Neni tries to get it forward quickly. Giroud with the ball through. Alexis Sanchez. Gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Barcelona can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
And it's Turan. Who's he going to play in? Iniesta.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Has a swing at it!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
He's left his man. That is terrific skill. Ramsey. Giroud. Crunching tackle. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Jordi Alba with a long pass out wide. Walcott. Arsenal only needing a draw to go through as things stand. And it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
It's a loose ball. Roberto. Rafinha. Well read, he sorted that out. Alexis Sanchez. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. That's great strength on the ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And now they can launch a counter. Played out to the wing. Sanchez gets into some space. Ter Stegen is there to take. Iniesta tries a through ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Now it's Giroud. Coquelin looking to get on the end of this. Alexis Sanchez. Giroud, great challenge. Shoots! Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Great leap! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to. Listen, the manager seems to have impacted during the break. This is now a show of real purpose.
And it's Giroud. Ramsey. Now the pass. Rafinha. Sergio Busquets. Umtiti. Forward it goes. Neymar. Jordi Alba. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta! Another save.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Now it's Sanchez. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Giroud. And big chance! There's a goal! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Arsenal take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Played in by Rafinha. Towering header!
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Luis Suarez. Neymar. Going through. With a delicate... Can he score? Throws in his head. Brave effort, total commitment.
Well, he eluded any potential markers with a nicely timed run and header, and he very nearly made it count.
Roberto positions himself well and cuts it out.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Tries a through ball. He's away. It's Luis Suarez! And the lead stays intact, just.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Elneny passes it through, striding forward, facing goal. And that has been clubbed away. Barcelona have decided now is the time to make their final change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Arsenal are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Well played, he saw that coming. Barcelona keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
And it's Giroud. Busquets battles to win it back.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Looks like a good ball through. Roberto.
Arsenal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
He's through, now is he in? Shoots! And in it goes! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Giroud, now it's Giroud.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a throw. Luis Suarez, played out to the wing. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Luis Suarez. Ramsey plays it forward. So that's it. It is all over. Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do. They have made it to the next stage. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, it's a group campaign with significantly more ups than downs for me, and a big step achieved to take the pressure off for what remains. They're in a great position now.
So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. And here we have Arsenal against Young Boys. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
It's a tricky one, but I think Mesut Ozil can have a big impact on this. His ball skills and controlled passing have enabled him to be the commanding presence in many a game, and this shouldn't be any different. He's the one, I think, who can link everything up.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Granit Xhaka. Walcott. Now it's Giroud. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, he's shot a goal! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! A finish of true class!
Unbelievable. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Young Boys have an early lead. Good start. Mesut Ozil. Now he's wondering who wants it. Ramsey. Arsenal suffering an early setback, looking to reel it back in.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater focus and work rate now, and especially avoiding another goal.
Out to the flank. He's got away. And shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Coquelin. A run down the left wing. Mesut Ozil. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to...
Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Arsenal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Giroud pushes it out wide. Walcott. Forward it goes. Koscielny does well to read it and intercepts. And the counter is on. Lobs it in gently. Has a pop! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good. They have breathing space. Absolutely thundered in. Keeper, no chance.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Young boys take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Giroud. Hector Bellerin did well to pick out Giroud, who couldn't get his shot away. It's come loose. Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Giroud. Chip through. Now it's Walcott. Drilled and the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Arsenal in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He's left his man. Young boys desperately need someone to hold up the ball here. It's a great overlap from left back. Alexis Sanchez gets up to head it. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Young boys can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. In he flies! That is special! Olivier Giroud! A goal at a really telling moment. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you could catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Walcott going through. Up for the header. And that's caused a worry or two.
Alexis Sanchez certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And the game has already resumed here.
Arsenal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount.
Heads it! Xhaka plays it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Aimed long and direct. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Referee has just said play on. Suleimani tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Giroud plays it out to the flank. He's left his man. He's one-on-one, hits one! In it goes! Arsenal are level.
Arsenal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Alexis Sanchez. And the through ball is intercepted. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there. Has a swing at it!
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Gets his foot in there. Breaks on here. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Dinks one in. And the ball is out of play. Xhaka goes looking. Walcott. Granit Xhaka. Suleimani. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. That's the throw. Ramsey, great challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Massive leap! Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing?
Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Forward it goes. Referee's given a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. With so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Could go all the way here.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's Walcott. And that's that. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end, so what do you take away from it all, Jim? This is where the stakes get higher for all those teams remaining. Knockout football from here. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I'd go for Gonzalo Higuain, a striker with such an assured touch and whose modus operandi is kind of rolling big centre-backs and unleashing his considerable firepower. And I mean, this guy can finish. He can really finish.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Daniel Alves. And it's Higuain. Looks to thread it through. Well read, he sorted that out. So what now? Chiellini stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Walcott absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
To meet it! Marvellous goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Quadrado. Alexis Sanchez. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Here's the point-blank header. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Done very well to intervene. And it's Sanchez. Now the pass. Is it in? Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Cuadrado. Higuain. And it's been taken straight back. Xhaka plays it forward. A real chance to break. And it's Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. Lovely bit of skill. Can he finish? Oh, great save. Real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Higuain just brushed off the ball there. And it's Walcott. He's left his man. Chipped through. Dani Alves goes looking. Now it's Higuain. Now it's Cuadrado. Higuain. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Xhaka already, of course, on the score sheet. And it's Giroud. Giroud pings it out wide. Gets up to head it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Giroud. Alexis Sanchez. He scored inside the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Bellerin. And he's there to cut it out. Up towards the front line. A long ball, but not especially accurate. It's Higuain. Now it's Higuain. It's a good foot in there. Walcott conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Walcott going through. Gets it into the towering header. That is special. Olivier Giroud. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Arsenal have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Coquelin. Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Ozil. Bola. There's the whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Arsenal ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Bola Passes it through. Coquelin, great challenge. And it's Mandzukic. Now it's Bola. Massive leap! And oh! It's there! The second half sparked straight into life. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Pjanic plays it out to the flank. Chance! Can he put it away? Higuain with a beautifully timed run. Deftly done. He's found his man. He's on his Giroud! And that really should have hit the net. Looks like a good ball through. Pjanic. Chiellini. Pjanic. Higuain. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Özil plays a clever pass. And it's Xhaka. And the finish! That is wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Bonucci tries to get it forward quickly. Kwadwo Asamoah. Forward it goes. Right through the middle. He's got away. Oh, full-blooded challenge, and it had to be.
Look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Pjanic gets his foot in there. Giroud. Arsenal desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. And the weighted pass. He's made sure that that won't get through. Aimed long and direct. And it's Özil. Asamoah. Khedira positions himself well and cuts it out. Higuain. Dybala. And it's Sanchez. He's played him through. Chiellini sticks in a foot to win it back.
Arsenal are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Timely intervention. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Marquisio with a delicate
Keep
ball.
calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Giroud. It's Giroud! He should have put that one away.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
And a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Jukic goes up and over. Asamoah's delivery.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Coaxed out to the wing. Walcott crosses it in. Shoots!
Arsenal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Hector Bellerin goes looking. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal have done what they knew they had to do, win at home. It is a handy lead to take into the second leg. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Arsenal right here having won their home leg, and they will make it into the quarter-finals even with a draw here. He's gone for it! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Higuain. Daniel Alves. Marquisio. Now the pass. He's played him through. Face, can he put it away? It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Buffon can claim that. Daniel Alves. Marquisio. Higuain. Tries a through ball. Higuain looking to get on the end of this. Quadrado. Lamina. And it's Higuain. Bonucci produced a good ball to find Higuain, for whom the ball just didn't fall kindly. Quadrado. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Higuain! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Great leap! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Higuain did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Quadrado. Higuain. Daniel Alves. Asamoah.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Welbeck. He's steaming forward. Now it's Walcott. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Good challenge. He just stood firm. It's a loose ball. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Now it's Welbeck. Marquisio. Quadrado. Looks like a good ball through. Back into the middle. Alexis Sanchez. Asamoah. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Sanchez looking to penetrate opposition lines. Aimed long and direct. Asamoah. And it's Higuain. Higuain needed to come up with a better ball.
Higuain clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great ball, now the shots. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Ozil with a long pass. Welbeck looking to get on the end of this. Hits it first time! That is wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Higuain. Marquisio plays it wide. Aimed in towards the centre. Well read, he sorted that out. Walcott. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And it's Higuain. Dinks one in. Xhaka cuts it out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
That's entertainment, and as always in these circumstances, mistakes have played their part. So if they can reduce those errors, they may well pull through.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more magical.
Up to meet it! Ramsey. Coquelin. Ball's out on the left now. Arsenal given another corner. Gets up to head it! What a wonderful goal!
And that's just a fantastic way to begin this second half. The first goal from such a big-name player who seems to thrive on being called upon.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Arsenal give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Just brushed off the ball there. Welbeck passes it through. Walcott. In comes the cross. Up he gets! Dybala. Pjanic. Bonucci goes looking. And it's Cuadrado. Looks to slip it through. Alexandro with the ball through. Hit into massive leap!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Oh, he's not going to get that. Towering header! Higuain shoots! Oh, it's there! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Played out to the right. Yep, it's a corner. Gets up to head it! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Walcott. Oh, sweet feet. Tries to get some whip on it. Walcott with a delicate ball. Buffon catches it safely. Chiellini. Marchisio. So what now? Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
And it's Higuain. Arsenal have it back and they can go again. Alexis Sanchez tries looking up for options on the left. He's left his man. Can he find a finish now?
Arsenal are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Chiellini. Now it's Higuain.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Alexis Sanchez certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And it's Higuain. Bola. Another chance from a corner.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Pjanic. This lead then looking ever more decisive in the context of what remains of the game. Alexis Sanchez.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Belts one. What a rocket! That is special! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Unbelievable.
And surely now, that is that! As long-range strikes go, that is a belter, just brilliant.
Well, with the defence facing him, he had to get that right, and he did. I thought that was a very well-worked goal.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Coquelin. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Victory in round one. Still plenty to do, but the job is started. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in the wide areas. And if that wasn't hard enough for the opposition, the link-up play was outstanding.
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And our live game is Arsenal against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Andres Iniesta is a favourite of mine, a massive part of the tiki-taka style and a player of the highest passing calibre. When it comes to a sense of occasion and important goals, this guy has all the qualifications as well.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, the ball's come loose! Coquelin. Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Giroud. It's a loose ball. Got a sight of goal here. Danger averted for now. Great run on the overlap here. Great leap! There it is! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting.
Barcelona have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Ramsey. Alexis Sanchez. Played back in. Granit Xhaka. So what now? Tries a through ball. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Steered out wide. Repelled by the keeper. Messi. And it's Luis Suarez. The only goal to make it 1-0. Ramsey. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Mesut Ozil. It's Ozil! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And it's Luis Suarez. Alexis Sanchez. Giroud. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Titi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Aimed long and direct. Long and high towards the flank. Walcott. Wonderful quick feet. Ramsey. Shoots! He's looking to get there first. Timely intervention. Iniesta tries to get it forward quickly. Rakitic. And it's Neymar. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ozil very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Piqué goes looking. Sergio Busquets. Luis Suarez. And he's on Iniesta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Aimed long and direct. Coquelin. He's got away. Massive leap! Iniesta plays it forward. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Arsenal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back underway here.
Arsenal going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
A real chance to break. Piqué positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Iniesta. Neymar. Now it's Iniesta. Hector Bellerin passes it forward. Giroud. Going through. He's had a shot! That is special! Olivier Giroud! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Arsenal get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Giroud looking as though he's being given special treatment here, treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Deftly done. Giroud. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Ozil. Ramsey. Got a shot away. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Jordi Alba. And it's Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba. Walcott. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Giroud. He's left his man. And the finish! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Coquelin. He's tried one. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And it's Luis Suarez. Gets it back. Now it's Giroud. Now the pass. This is promising. It's Alexis Sanchez! Oh, great save. Real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Iniesta with the ball through. Lobs it in gently. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Luis Suarez looks to thread it through.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Ozil. Neymar. Suarez pushes it out wide. Luis Suarez. Fine defending there. Alexis Sanchez. Mesut Ozil. Titi demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Arsenal have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Suarez with a delicate ball. Ball's gone out of play. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Check can claim that. Alexis Sanchez. Koscielny. And now they can launch a counter. Out to the left it goes. He has it out wide now. Nicely controlled. Neymar. Jordi Alba. And that's that. Arsenal win at home. 90 minutes still to play on the road, but they have a lead to cling to. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match. And